Hello everyone, we're coming to that time of year which is always a short season of remembering and remembrance. But as with so many things this year, it's going to feel a bit different. The days of remembrance that we're most familiar with are of course Remembrance Day, the 11th of November, and Remembrance Sunday, the nearest Sunday, and this year that's the 8th. And that of course is a day of remembering and honouring our war heroes, those who were willing to give their lives for the sake of others. As well as that National Day of Remembrance, about a week beforehand, much of the Christian Church also keeps a more personal time of remembrance, which we call All Souls Day, which is a day of remembering and giving thanks for any of our loved ones who have died. We always love them and miss them and cherish their memory. And so we give a special day of intentionally doing that in the light of God's promise of everlasting life. This year, this will be more poignant for many people who, because of COVID restrictions, have not been able to have the kind of funerals they would have wanted for their loved ones. And then thirdly, this year, to put alongside both of those acts of remembering, we also need to remember and give thanks and honour those who have been and continue to be on the COVID front line, working in the NHS or social care, in food retail or production, our emergency services, essential services workers, our teachers, so many people within our own community, keeping things going for the sake of us all. So I'd like to invite anyone who wants to join in with an act of remembering for all of those things this year and kind of blend all three of those things together to remember our war heroes, our COVID heroes, and our own personal bereavements. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, just below you will find a link to a document with everything you need to know to take part. It is quite simple, but if you want to download that and print it off so that you can follow that, then please do. But I'll just give a brief explanation now. So we can't gather together in a crowd as we normally would. So instead, we've come up with a way of representing our community gathered together. And with thanks to Coleford Town Council and the local Royal British Legion, what I'm going to do is invite you to individualise one of these British Legion poppy crosses and then plant them in one of the town centre planters. They've been cleared of their begonias now, the soil is still there, and so we can plant these in the planters around town. You might want to write a name or names on it of people that you would like remembered or honoured. You could make it a thank you to NHS workers or refuse collectors or local traders or whoever you want. You could make it a prayer for peace or a prayer for a vaccine. You could decorate it with an image that just says what you want to say, however you want to do it. It is up to you. If you want to do something different because you don't like this symbolism and you want to make something of your own, then you're welcome to do that too. Of course, as long as it is not disrespectful to any part of our community, then do something of your own if you want to. Some of our local school children, instead of using crosses, are going to choose to design either a poppy or a rainbow and put them on sticks and plant those instead. And as well as that, of course, the usual town poppy displays will be up as well. So then on a practical level, if you want to take part, the crosses will be available from the choice is yours, Scott's, greengrocers. You can just pick one up from outside. They aren't being charged for, but it would be wonderful if you would make a donation to the Poppy Appeal. But you can just pick one up from outside the greengrocers in town. You can take it home and individualise it, or why not bring some felt pens or something with you and get yourself into one of our wonderful cafes in town, do it in town and then take it outside and put it in one of the planters. If you'd like to take part in that way, or as I said, design your own thing, then it would be wonderful to think that our community is coming together in this way, even if we can't come together as we would normally like to for our Remembrance Sunday service. So if you'd like to join in, that would be wonderful. Whether you do or not, in this time of heightened anxiety and uncertainty, it's my prayer for all of you that you will feel in your hearts a sense of peace from God that's beyond logic, beyond our understanding, and that feels like a light in the darkness and fills you with hope. Peace be with you, and God bless you. Thanks.